Hello everyone, and I'm so excited to be doing this video for you today. The Kneady Homesteader did an open challenge for canning from your food storage and canned items, home canned items. And so I get to be a part of it, and I am just so excited. I've been wanting to do a challenge on YouTube for forever, so I'm so excited that I actually get to do one today. So thank you for watching in advance. And I'm going to be doing one of my favorite, I say that I have a lot of favorites, but one of my favorite things to make with my home canned items is beef stroganoff, because it is so easy and so delicious. And you really don't even need that many things from your pantry. So right now I have my butter and a little bit of grapeseed oil down in my pan, melting and getting hot. To this, I'm going to add a small onion. And I'm not using a bigger onion because I'm going to be putting some green onion in it as well that I've dehydrated. And I have children at my feet, so if you hear that strange noises, no worries, it's just children. I have a house full. So I think this started with Linda's pantry. I think she's the one that started the challenge, but I'm just so glad that I get to do it. And cooking from your food storage is so rewarding because you know exactly what you put in your product, in the food that you're eating. And with me, I am a mother of twin babies, so being able to just pick something out of my storage and throwing it in a pan and heating it up and then having dinner, that's a must. Like, some days I do good if I brush my hair because it's just so hectic. So that is one of the reasons why I do it. I do it for the health benefits of knowing what's in my food for my family, but also for convenience, because it's very convenient. Okay, so we have our onions are getting soft, so now I'm going to add my home dehydrated mushrooms, and this is portobello. Gonna add some of them down. You can't have stroganoff without mushrooms. And you want to make sure you add enough liquid. If you are using dehydrated food, you want enough liquid to rehydrate that back. And then I'm also going to put in some of my dehydrated green onions. And I kind of crumble those as I put them in. But it's going to add another layer of flavor that is going to be absolutely delicious. And then, for my liquid, I'm putting in my canned beef bone broth. And when I do my bone broth, I put in vegetables so that it's a stock and a broth. And it's just full of flavor. So I'm going to put that whole pint in. Go ahead and add a little bit of garlic powder, and that is because my family loves garlic. I know garlic isn't usually in stroganoff, but let's face it, we could kill a vampire at our house. We use so much garlic, and it's good for you, so I'm okay with that.
Mom, would you like some lipstick?
Baby, so I just added down some black pepper. I'm not adding salt yet because I do put salt in my broth. So I want to wait and make sure it's not going to be too salty. To this, I'm going to add my egg noodles, and we are just cooking our noodles in with everything else. So not only is this an easy pantry meal, but it's also a one-pot meal. Who doesn't love that? Yeah! Spencer loves it. Okay, so I'm going to raise the heat a little, and I'm going to let this come up to a boil, and then we're going to lower it back down to a simmer, and then add in our meat. So let me go ahead though. Here's my home canned beef that I did in November. And I'm going to go ahead and drain all of that juice into our stuff. Just to make sure we have enough for our noodles and for our dehydrated vegetables. Okay. Put the lid on, and I'm going to let this cook until our noodles are tender. Okay, so it has been about 10 minutes, and you can see that our liquid is almost gone, and that is how we want it. We don't want it soupy, unless you like soupy, but we don't. And our mushrooms have had a chance to rehydrate. Our noodles are done. And if you wanted it thicker, then you could always add a little slurry of flour and water, or flour and broth, or cornstarch to thicken that up. But this is pretty perfect. So to this, I'm going to add my home canned beef. And this was most likely a chuck roast. I can't guarantee that, but it most likely was. It's usually what I buy is chuck or round. But this was par cooked, and so it is already, it's gone through the canning process. It's done. All we're doing is heating it through. But this, just look at that. Look how beautiful that is. That's why I par cook my meats before I oh, hi baby. Before I can them, so that they come out in nice chunks like this, and they just, it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye, and so delicious. So the last thing we're adding is our sour cream, and it is how I think this becomes stroganoff instead of beef and noodles. So the sour cream's the only thing that did not come from my food pantry. So I think that's a win. And it's to your taste. Some people like sour cream and some people not so much. Once it's mixed in, I don't think it tastes like sour cream, but the more you add, the more it will. So, but that was probably a third a cup for this, and that's pretty perfect. So make sure, oh, and make sure you have your oven off whenever you're making it, or putting in your sour cream, because you don't want it to separate. That would not be good. So there is that. Add in a little of my dehydrated parsley. And I dehydrate that myself. Oh, and it smells superior to store-bought. I will never go back. And there we have it. I'll give you a little taste test. So I guess that took about 15 minutes total. In 15 minutes, we have a delicious meal that is ready to feed my hungry family. Let me... Oh, that was good. Good. I do want more pepper though. I love black pepper. Okay. So there you have it. So beef stroganoff from my home canned pantry. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope it inspires you to do more canning or food preservation and put stuff back in your pantry or make pantry meals. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.